Welcome to English Without Limits. In today's lesson, we're going to learn about using the phone, the phrases and the language that you would need to use a phone in English. I hope you enjoy the lesson. In our last lesson, we learned about telling time. We learned about the clock face, and how the long hand tells us about the minutes and the short hand tells us about the hours. We learned how to say things like, it's 12 o'clock, it's 7:45, it's half past, or it's quarter after. We're going to practice these things a little bit now. We will show you a time on the clock face, and you must call out what the correct time is. For example, if we show you this time, you would say it's 10:30, or you could also say it's 10:30. Remember, sometimes you can say two ways. All right, so I will ask, what time is it, only once, and then each time you see the clock, you give the correct time. I will wait a moment, and then I will give the correct time after you. All right, are you ready? Let's begin. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. It's 10 after 8. It's 7:55, 5 to 8. It's 1:45. It's 3 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. It's 1:15. It's 1:30. It's 2:05. It's 7:45, 7:45. It's 4:25. It's 10:30, 10:30. It's 12:35. It's 10 to 6, 5:50. It's 5 to 2, 1:55. It's 12:05. Welcome to English Without Limits. Today we have a very interesting lesson for you. In today's lesson excuse me, I have to take this. Hello? Yes, this is Doug Sadler. No, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of something. Yes, please call back later. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, in today's class, we are going to talk about using the phone. You've probably used the phone in your first language. Today, we will talk about using the phone in English. We will give you the phrases and the language that you need to do that. We will also talk about leaving a message and taking information from a message. Let's join the class as they begin to learn about using the phone in English.
Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Good morning. Last week we did a lesson about time. Do you guys remember that? We listened about time, we learned how to tell time, how to be on time. And So this week we're going to do something that is important. It's a daily activity. Well, maybe not daily, but we do this often in our day, is using the phone. How many of you have used the phone before? Anybody? Yeah, you guys have used a phone before? Okay. What are some of the things, what type of phones do we have around us? Can anyone think of different types of phones? What's this one? Cell phone. So this one doesn't have a cord to it, doesn't have a wire on it. This one you could probably keep in your pocket. You could take it anywhere. So this one is a cell phone. This is one type of phone we have. And we have one like this. Your telephone, yeah, like maybe in your home. This one would be like a landline. This one has a wire to it, maybe a cord. Sometimes they don't have cords. This one you would call from home probably. This would be like your home phone. And then there's other types of phones. There's pay phones. Have you guys ever seen a pay phone? Maybe on the street. You can make a call from it. It has like MTS, or it have a box and you can go inside there and make a phone call. So these are a couple different types of phones. And then we've got one of these. Does anyone know what these are? It's a phone book. What do you use this for? If you're looking for someone, yeah. If you need to look up a phone number, you use this one. Does anyone know how the phone book works? Have you ever used it before? Yeah? So we start, if you need to look for someone, you start by looking for their name, right? And it goes in alphabetical order. Does anyone know what alphabetical means? ABC, yeah. It starts at A and it ends in Z. And so you go right from the start and you look up their name and then you go across and often it'll list the address and then a phone number. So that's how you can call someone. You use the phone book. You can probably use something online too if you need to. Okay. So when we're making a phone call, what are some of the things we'll say? You first pick up the phone, it's ringing. Hello. Yeah, you say hello. And then the other person on the other end will probably say hello. And then they might ask you, can I please speak with Nay? Is that probably what they'll say? They'll probably ask for someone. And then you'll say, yes, just a second, I'll go get her. So I have a couple of things. Let's practice using some of these phrases, okay? I'm going to say it, and then after I finish the sentence, you guys repeat after me, okay? Hi, may I please speak with? You guys want to practice? 1, 2, 3.
Hi, may I speak with?
May I please speak with? Yeah. Hi, this is Jill calling for Nay.
Hi, this is Joe calling from Nay.
So if you say that, you're probably asking for someone, right? That's what you're saying. You're telling the person on the other end that you're calling for somebody. This is one you'll probably use, is, hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah. You might hear, hi, how may I help you?
Hi, how may I help you?
Good job. Okay, and then some of the responses we would probably have would be directed to those questions. So we might say, yes, please hold on a minute, I'll get her.
Yes, please hold on a minute, I'll get her.
Yeah, good job. We might say, yes, just 1 minute, please.
Yes, just 1 minute, please.
You might say, if someone asks you how you are, you might say, I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
I'm good, thank you, and yourself.
Good job. Okay, and then we have another type of situation we'll encounter when we're on the phone. Have you ever called somewhere to speak with a friend and maybe they weren't home? Sometimes it'll ring and no one will pick up. Or sometimes we get an answering machine. Has anyone ever heard an answering machine?
Yes.
And there's a message left. This is an example of what it might say. Say, hello, you've reached 555-3456. Sorry we're unable to take your call, but if you leave your name and your number, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Has anyone ever heard something like that? Yeah. You might hear a phone call or a answering machine pick up and you'll have to leave a message.
You heard the class using some of these phrases on the phone. Now it's your turn. We're going to practice doing this just a bit. I will show you a phrase on the screen and say it, and then you repeat it after me, all right? First you listen, then you repeat, all right? Are you ready? Let's begin.
Hello.
Hello, may I please speak with Gabriella?
Yes, please hold on a minute. I'll get her. Hello.
Hello, this is Jill.
Hi, Jill. This is Gabriella.
Hi, Gabriella. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
I'm good too. Would you like to go to the park?
Yes, I would. I'll meet you there at 4 o'clock.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That's one way you could have this conversation. Here is another way.
Hello.
Hi, is Jill there, please?
Yes, just a minute, please. Hello.
Hi, Jill, it's Gabriella.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
I'm good.
Would you like to go to the mall?
Sure, what time?
At 2:30.
Okay, see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Cut something here. Does anyone know what this is? A phone number. Yeah, good job. This is a phone number. And this is an area code. Yeah. This often goes in the very start. If you're calling somewhere that's far from where you live, you'll probably need an area code. So you'll put this in. This is it. Every country and every state and province has different ones. So you'll enter the area code before you make the phone call. And then you'll dial your number. So this is important to know. So there's two types of calls we can make. There's local calling. Does anyone know what the word local means? Local, yeah. It means, yeah, right around here. It's local. It's nearby. It's close. So maybe a local call would happen right within a country, somewhere right around. And then there's the second type. It's called long distance. Does anyone know what long distance means? Yeah.
You call, use for car.
Mm-hmm. You call, yeah, you need to call really far. And you, to another country maybe. Yeah, and that's right. Tama says we need maybe a phone card or something to make a call that's really far. So this would be like if you have someone in France and they're trying to call someone in China, somewhere really far, they need to use a long distance call. They need to make a long distance call. This is a really far call. But if they're within the same place, then it would be local. They wouldn't have to worry about it. Okay. So, something that we need to do when we pick up the phone, what do we have to listen for? Yeah, it might sound, though you'll hear a sound and you're listening for a dial tone. If you don't hear it, then the phone probably doesn't work, right? You need to wait to hear that. Or sometimes you may pick up the phone and you hear beeping if you call someone. Do you know what beeping means? It means that it's busy. The person on the other end is probably talking to someone, and then you hear beeping. And there's something else that you might hear if you pick up the phone and you're trying to make a call. You might get someone on the other end and they want to help you, and that person's called an operator. Have you guys ever talked to an operator? No? Sometimes if you have trouble trying to make a call, an operator will come on and try and help you. It's not very common, but if you're making some sort of 1-800 call or try to call collect or something, you might hear an operator come on. They'll try and help you. Okay. So I have an activity for us to try. I've got a couple different places. So I think what we'll do, we've got 5 of us here. I'm going to see if we can maybe get this row. You're going to call these people, and then you guys will practice calling them, okay? So we're going to pretend we're making a phone call. So what you're going to do, so you're going to greet them and say hello. We'll practice like it's a real phone call. And then you can pick one of these places, maybe a soccer game, or going to pizza, or going to the park, or the mall, or home. And this is the phrase we're going to practice using. So, would you like to? Do you guys want to repeat that? Would you like to? Would you like to? Yeah. So we'll say hello to our friend, and then we'll ask them, would you like to go to a soccer game? Would you like to go for pizza? So you might want to remember, we'll probably start by asking them, hi, can I please speak with somebody? How are you? So maybe we'll start here. We'll get one of you guys to try calling someone on this side, and then you'll answer, and then we'll hang up. So we'll practice like it's a real phone call, okay? So do you have anyone who wants to start? Tamlin, who are you going to call? Leah or Sar? Sar, okay. So we'll start. You'll call him, okay? So ring, 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 ring. It's ringing on your end. What do you do?
Hello.
Say hello.
Would you like to go to the park?
Yes.
Yes. You would like to go to the park. What would you maybe say next? Maybe a time? What time do you think? 12. What would you say? Is that okay? 12 o'clock?
Yes.
Say yes, that's okay. So maybe you'll say, I'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
Okay. And then how would you end the phone call?
Bye.
Bye. Good job. Okay, good job. All right, maybe Nay, do you want to try calling Lair? Yeah? Okay, so Lair, you know the phone will ring and you'll answer, okay? Okay. Ring, ring. So you say hello, and then maybe you could ask one of these questions.
Would you like to go home?
Would you like to go? Yeah, would you like to come to my house, maybe? Good job. Yeah, would you like to come to my house? Lair, what could you say?
No.
No? No, say no, I would not like to go.
No, I would not like to go to yours.
Your house? Okay. And then maybe you would say okay.
Okay.
And then how would you end the phone call?
Bye.
Bye. It's important to remember bye, okay? Hello and goodbye, those are important ones. All right, and then maybe we'll get... Sarah, how about you call Arzani? Okay? Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Yeah, you can say hello. And then do you want to ask her if she wants to do one of these things?
Would you like to go to the soccer game? Sure.
Then maybe would you ask when?
When? What time?
You can just make it up.
12 p.m.
12 o'clock p.m.
I see you there.
I'll see you there. Important. And then what do we end with?
Bye.
Bye. Good job. Good job. Good job, you guys. So you did a really great job. Those are some of the things that we would do if we're talking on the phone. We want to remember that we'll say hello, and they'll ask. Because if you called and maybe Sar wasn't home, you might get his mom or his dad would answer. You might have to ask, hi, may I please speak with Sar? And then they'll say yes. So remember to ask.